Well, I had the Galaxy Buds way back when it was cool. Bluetooth connection was my issue, man. Ain't right, these rules, no. Months later, we back with an update. How they look, what a me, they look straight. Battery holding up strong, can't say nothing wrong. Well, audio and we debate. Matte black case dripped up with it. Samsung product, I'm humble to go get it. Success won't come, I walk to go get it. Quality decent, I have to admit it, look. Well, let's just go ahead right into this video, and I'll see y'all inside right now. Subscribe while I play through loud on your stereo. Squad. What up, y'all? CKid here, man. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. This is a channel where I like to talk as well as rap about all things tech, just like you heard in the intro of this video, man. So if that is something y'all are interested in, then definitely make sure y'all click on that subscribe button down below, as well as click on that notification bell, man, so that way you ain't missing out on none of these dope videos your boy got coming y'all way. So what are we talking about in today's video, man? Today I'm going to be showing you guys some cases for your Galaxy Buds. Now, this is something that you guys out there have been asking me to do for quite a while now, man. Now, I've done videos and had here on the channel cases for the Apple AirPods Pro, and so within those videos you guys have asked me to say, hey Devin, do you got some cases for the Galaxy Buds that you can show? Well, today is the day, man, and that video is here. So I'm going to be showing y'all exactly what I picked up here and showing you exactly what it looks like, and I will have links for each and every single one of these down in the description below. All right, so the very first one I gotta show y'all, man, is for my Marvel heads out there. All my Marvel comic heads out there, man, stand up. Let me know down in the comment section if you rocking with the MCU, or if you are, you know, I mean, if you in the DC universe, then, you know, I guess you alright too. But Marvel Comics is where it's at. But anyway, man, I got my homeboy Groot right here, man. If you guys are fans of the Marvel Comics, like I mentioned, then you already know who this character is right here. Now, one thing I got to mention about all of these cases is this, and this is actually something that I found out when I was actually installing this on here. So underneath the actual lid in itself, there is a self-adhesive strip that's on the inside of there. You're gonna peel off the little protection layer. You're gonna stick the top portion of the case right onto the top. So this part here is literally just stuck onto the top using just a self-adhesive strip that's underneath the top of the case itself. And the bottom portion here is going to clamp in like any other case would. There's no self-adhesive that's underneath here or anything like that. Only the self-adhesive is actually in the top portion of the case. So the other thing I want to talk about this case before I actually show you kind of the look and design of it is that you can sit this down on a Qi wireless charger and it will still charge the earbuds with this case still on. So that is something that you don't have to worry about. And that's the same to go with all of these different cases that you guys see right here. Now, the other thing I got to mention is that I do like the bottom of this case, because what I noticed was if I sit it down, it has a nice little bit of a grip. So then that way you don't have to worry about it sliding around on the table or something like that. Or if you put it on a park bench or whatever that you're going to sit this down on, you won't have to worry about it sliding too much, because it does have a little bit of grip, kind of a rubber grip here on the bottom of the actual case in itself. So that is something I do like. Now, when it comes to actual features of this case, you do have this nice little clip here. So if you want to clip it onto a backpack, or if you want to clip it onto a belt loop of your jeans or whatever, you can do so with that. Now, as far as the back, you do have the cutout here that's going to be used to be able to plug in the Type-C case. If you still want to use the cord to be able to charge it, you do have that port free. And then the other cool thing that I like that they did with this one that is actually kind of disappointing when I see like a lot of the Apple AirPods cases is that they tend to cover this up. But with the Galaxy Buds cases, they leave a nice little cutout here for the charge indicator light to let you know if you're charging it, whether it's still charging or whether it's fully charged or whether it's drained. You can still see that battery indicator light in through any of these MCU chargers that I have right here, so which is something that I really like. But this is the Groot case, so if you want this case or any of the cases that I have here on the table, I will have links for all of these down in the description below. Now, y'all already know, man, the next one right here, man, I had to get Captain America on here, man. I had to get the cap. It's just something about the cap when I was watching all of the Avengers movies and even the Captain America movie, man. He just made you feel like you can do anything, man. And so I had to get the cap on here, man. So this one is themed Captain America, like I mentioned. Again, have the same self-adhesive strip on the top that's going to stick the top onto the top of the case. And then the other thing is, man, open it up, no problem, not at all. It won't fall off or nothing like that. Other thing, again, you have a nice little hole cut out here for the battery charge indicator, and then you also have a cutout on the back here for your Type-C cable for charging if you want to go the traditional route. So that is the Captain American case. Let's go ahead and switch on to the next one. All right, so the next one I got to show y'all, man, is Thor, man. I had to get the God of Thunder on here, man. So right out of the gate, man, love the look and design of this one as well. You got the nice little lightning bolts that's on the front of the case. And then again, same thing. You got the cutout on the back for the Type-C cable. You got the charge indicator here in the front. Overall, man, I think this one looks good, man. I just like Thor, so I just figured, why not? I got to get Thor here on the channel somehow. So this is my way of getting Thor on the channel, man. I just think it just looks really good. And I ain't even gonna lie, I literally was watching Avengers Endgame literally yesterday. So it was just fitting that like I had to film this video today. And it just made me want to film this video today and get this out to you guys because, I don't know, I felt like I was in the mood when, spoiler alert here, when my boy Iron Man died, man. But moment of silence. Anyway, y'all, we back. All right, so the next one that I got here, man, is of course Spider-Man. I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man as well. And this one here I actually got because my nephew, man, he's a huge fan of Spider-Man as well. So Bishop, this is for you, my guy. So but yeah, man, I had to get Spider-Man here on the channel, man. I think this one looks super good. Again, you have all of the exact same features as any of the other ones that I just showed you guys. Have the cutout here in the back, the charger light indicator in the front, got the hook right here if you want to clip it onto a backpack. And just overall, man, I think it looks really good. Opening it up like so, you got the earbuds inside, opens all the way up. Like, the good thing that I like about these cases is that they feel really good. Like, they still have that same like matte finish that you have on the actual charge case in itself. So you don't feel like you're putting something extra foreign on top of your actual case in itself. It still has that same nice finish that you guys are gonna get if you guys didn't actually have a case on it at all. I do like that because it's still gonna add a little swag to your Galaxy Buds case without it feeling like you've added too much on top of it. So that is the Spider-Man case, man. And let's go ahead and get into this last Marvel one that I gotta show you. Now, y'all, what kind of fan would I be, man, of MCU if I ain't have my boy on here, man? Now, this one here was my favorite Marvel movie that they have made, period. And that was Black Panther, man. Black Panther was no doubt the dopest movie, man, that I feel like that they came out with within the MCU, man. So I got the Black Panther right here, man. This one here, man. I even got a Funko Pop around here somewhere of Black Panther, man. So I am a huge fan. I even got Shuri around here somewhere too. But yeah, Black Panther, man, this one here looks super dope, man. I'll throw some B-roll so you guys can see it. And all in all, man, again, same cutouts that you have here, front and back, same cutouts. You got the hook right up here up top. And again, opening them up, no problem at all, man. And the self-adhesive, I gotta say, with these, man, is actually pretty good. I was a little concerned about them. Now, I am gonna do a follow-up video with these just to let you guys know if the self-adhesive holds up over time. But as of right now, when I was actually just touching the self-adhesive, it literally is pretty strong. So I'm pretty confident that the self-adhesive is gonna stay on the top of the case and you won't have any issues with that. But man, this Black Panther one though, fire. All right, so the other one that I got here, man, is my boy Peanut, man. Got the whole Snoopy vibes going on right here. So if this is something that you guys are into, man, I think this one looks super dope as well. Now, this one here, man, although it shares the same form factor as the MCU ones that I showed you guys right here, I like this one because it adds a little bit more pop of color to it versus like these here, like, you either are fans of these characters or you're not, because it doesn't really add a lot of pop to it. It definitely adds something different to it. But this one here with the blue and yellow vibes, man, it really stands out. And for me, for like a case, I want something that's gonna really stand out. Not that the fact that I want people to notice it. It's just more of, I don't know, it just looks good to me, which is the reason why I actually custom painted my AirPods Pro that I got right here, is because I wanted like a nice little pop of color. So for me, I like pop of color when it comes to my cases, and so for this one, that is why I picked this one up here, and I definitely think you guys should pick this one up. This one here is actually my favorite one out of the entire bunch of cases that I have here for you guys, so definitely make sure y'all check this one out. Now, this one here, man, is another favorite one of mine that I gotta show y'all, and that is Minions, man. So this one here, if you're a fan of Despicable Me, then this one is going to definitely be the one that you guys are going to want to check out. Now, with this one here, it was definitely different. Now, when it comes to actually installing this one onto your actual case, there are actually self-adhesive strips on the top as well as the bottom of this case. So there's one strip that's right here underneath the bottom here, and then on the top, there's two strips on either side of this one. So definitely keep that in mind when you're putting this on, is that there's going to be self-adhesive strips on the top as well as the bottom in order for this one to be able to stay onto your case. But again, opening it up, I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of this one, just for the simple fact of it just seems like, as far as from the top portion, The top portion is a little wonky. You can see how easy I was just able to peel that off. I kind of wish they would have put the self-adhesive in the middle, and I feel like that would have actually stuck a little better on here versus it actually being on the sides, because the sides just seems to kind of fall off and it doesn't really get all the way on there. So that is something to definitely keep in mind if you guys are going to pick this one up, is you're going to really want to stick this one on there because it doesn't have the self-adhesive strip in the center like they put on the bottom portion of this case. And so, but overall, as far as look and aesthetics, I think it looks good. Now you do have a flap here in the back that's going to allow you guys to be able to access the Type-C port for you guys to be able to charge this. And then in the front, you do have a hole cut out here that's going to allow you guys to still be able to see the battery indicator. And then you have a small little loop here. It's not as big as like the loop that you guys see on this case or something like that, but you do have a small hook here that you can still clip it onto a backpack or clip it onto a belt loop or whatever you guys want to clip this on. But all in all, man, I still think it looks good. It's definitely going to be a conversation piece if this is something you guys want to pick up. Link for this one down in the description below. All right, and the last one that I got to show y'all, man, is this Supreme case. Now, if you are familiar with the Supreme fashion brand, then you already know exactly what this one is. Now, it's not real Supreme, obviously, but it has a Supreme logo on it. So if this is something you guys are interested in, then definitely make sure you guys check this one out down in the description. Now, as far as the fit for this one, I gotta say I'm not a huge fan of the fit for this one, just because like I feel like it feels loose. It doesn't feel like it's on there tight enough for me. The base part of it is, like I said, like it's kind of like loose. It just doesn't feel like it's all the way on there. Even the bottom portion here is kind of like warpy. It's kind of concave-ish. I don't know. It just doesn't fit as good as the other ones here that I just showed you guys fit. Now, the other thing y'all already know that I don't like, I do not like cases that have an attached top and bottom. I just feel like it's just going to loosen up the top, as you guys can kind of see right here. It kind of loosens it up as it pushes it off. But it's not as bad because it does have a adhesive strip here on the top. Now this one here doesn't have a self-adhesive strip on the bottom of it, so that is something to keep in mind. But when it comes to cases that have a top and bottom, just not a big fan of it when it comes to that. So take that for what it is. But all in all, I think as far as the look and design of it, I think the design of it looks good. It's just that when it comes to like me feeling confident with this one, I just don't feel confident. This one here is probably something you just want to get if you just want to stunt for a little bit in front of your friends or whatever to make them think you got a Supreme case for your Galaxy Buds. Then this will probably be the one for you. But for me, I would choose one of the other ones over this one. But again, that's just me. So, and the other thing that they have here, man, they got a nice little keychain set here that actually comes with this one. That I actually like this portion of it. So if you're going to clip this onto like a bag, or even you want to, like I said, clip it onto a belt loop, you have that option to be able to do so as well. And it's got a little more fashion to it. It's got the little Supreme keychain right here. You got your nice little clip with the leather around it, and then you also have a nice little rope leather. I'm not sure if this is a wristband or whatever, because it definitely doesn't fit around my wrist, but I guess it's just something you can just carry it with. But all in all, I do like this portion of it. So that pretty much wraps this video up, y'all. If y'all have any questions about any of these cases, you already know what to do. Drop them down in the comment section below. Y'all already know, man, I like hanging out with y'all down in those comments, man, so don't feel shy. Let your boy know what you thought of this video, and give this video a thumbs up as well, man. And don't forget to click on that subscribe button on your way out, or I have some more videos up here as well as down in the description below. Thanks again for watching, y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Well, I had the Galaxy Buds way back when, man, when it was cool. Bluetooth connection was my issue, man. Ain't right, these rules, no. Months later, we back with an update. How they look, what a me, they look straight. Barely holding up strong, can't say nothing wrong. Well, audio and we debate. Matte black case dripped up with it. Samsung product, I'm humble to go get it. Success won't come, I walk to go get it. Quality decent, I have to admit it, look. Well, let's just go ahead right into this video, and I'll see y'all inside right now. Subscribe while I play through loud on your stereo. Squad.
Peeling these off is not a problem at all. There's not going to be any like sticky residue or anything like that. So if that is something you guys are concerned about, there is no sticky residue when I actually peel off the top piece of the case using the self-adhesive strip that's underneath here inside of the top of the case.